We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Give it. Pick up the ball. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
57's the mic. Mike 57. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, check Mike. 19 Lion. 57.
Yeah. You don't want none. 57.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a good chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
At the
39
yards
yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. That's complete to Slayton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That goes for a gain of 31.
We got
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Switch gears.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Packers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Returning it, John Ross. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris.
Newton's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
23 yards, the final tally.
Packers.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg.
Get that quarterback.
He'll try and run it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The 20.
Making it happen, Captain. Making it.
Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 78 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And now here's Ross. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, Newton rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check.
They fake the give. Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
A turnover on down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Number
8-yard
41,
gain, 2nd and 2.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Chris Carson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. The Giants are able to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And it's 3rd down.
Play action. It's Newton.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
And Robinson with a big catch. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Off play action. Newton. Flushed out right. That's complete to Butler. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you're going to take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
I got him. Check 37. Check 37.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Giants 21, Packers 7.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Throwing again is Newton. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he is going to have the Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Packers.
59, Mike to 59.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Newton throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. Open man completes it to Butler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end is going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Mike to 59. Right here.
Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9". Watch the screen.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. The quick slant caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown,
Travis
Green Bay.
Kelce.
Brandon
His 2nd
McManus
touchdown
lining up
of
for
the
the
season. And the Packers are back within a score.
The kick is good.
And he'll bang that one
Makes
through.
the score Giants 21, Packers 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Mike 54. Let's go. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The pass.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Number 41.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a
carrier.
3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And this will be a Giants 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Running with Kamara. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Kamara,
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
To the 48-yard
That's a strong
line.
pickup right there on
A gain of
1st down.
9.
And as this drive
Brings
goes
up
on,
2nd
we're seeing an
and 1.
offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the
1st
football.
and 10
This is
at
where
the
every back in the
44-yard
league
line.
is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Good strong
33-yard
throw and
line.
catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Tighten up. Tighten.
Flush to his right. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Gun. 59. Mike to 59.
Nice, sweetheart.
They'll try the left side. Butler. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Going deep downfield for Roll. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Off the bootleg. Newton. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
1st down, Green Bay.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check.
From the red zone now, Newton.
Watch the run.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
That's complete right around the 8. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
4th down.
Switch. Kill.
On 4th down, Newton. Sliding out of the pocket, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Cam Newton,
Brendan McManus
his
lining up
10th
for the extra
touchdown of
point.
the season, 2nd of the game. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Good.
Extra point from
ties the
McManus
game
is
at
good.
21
And we are
apiece.
tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Butler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
41. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
They'll try the left side. Butler. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
He's across
Brian, I
midfield
remember a
to the
coaching friend of mine
49-yard
used to
line.
tell his running backs
10
before
yards on
games,
the pickup.
make sure you run and
It's
jog
2nd
with your
and
offensive
inches.
line. Pre-game, get used to the ground shaking with those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive
yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the 50, Newton. The open man is Smith. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Packer
We've
first
played
down.
3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Butler. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The tackle
I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole.
On the pickup.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 22, Newton. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described.
Yeah, it's
So
on.
they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
That is caught at the 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That'll be a gain of 15 yards.
A gain of 15.
And it'll bring up a second down.
Second down at the 7-yard line.
Now again, right side, Butler. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
For the running back.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Butler. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Newton. They'll roll him out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago. Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now Ross to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Thrown to the sideline,
that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
They are not ready for us.
Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On second down, Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Chef. 18 rattler.
57's the mic. 57.
Again, it's Kamara, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
On the stop.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. So here comes a very important one now for Matthew McCrane. This for the lead in the final stages. McCrane's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
31.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed to clock exactly right.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there. Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he's going to have the Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Ready? 57's Mike.
I'm coming.
Great.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
In the face. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They fake the give. Newton. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready? 8.
Check curls.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The ball carrier.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
First throw in overtime for Newton.
46-yard line.
Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They're not ready for this. Gun.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
57.
57. Here we go on 4th. Newton. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Mike 58.
Mike's 59.
All day, dog.
Mike.
Now it's Newton.
Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. 30. Past the 20.
Get off the field.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Davis. Touchdown.
Still catching
Giants.
our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who could help us, because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone. I'm not rooting for anyone, but boy, I love to see games finish that way.
So for the Giants, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week as Washington comes to town. Meanwhile, for the Packers, things are definitely going south.